The audacity of this side chick. Notes for the side chick. First lady will always remain the first lady. If you are with him and the first lady calls, let's pretend to be dead. Okay. And never provoke the first lady.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's the Moda from Mama.
Yeah.
Make sure you are subscribing, okay? And Moda from Mama Gang, we see y'all. Thank you so much for the love and support. So today we're going to talk about our favorite topic, Kenyan men, specifically this Samidoh guy, okay? Trending like a nothing because his side chick said, no, I will not be quiet. Sarah, thoughts?
The audacity of this side chick. To me, I always know that, side chicks are always there because of the finances, the money they're getting. But the girl is rich. The girl has her own money.
Yeah. So
she what is it that is making her not get her own man?
I don't know. Maybe man shortage, man. I don't know. And she's actually, a pretty chick. And that's the first thing I thought trying to read the article. Like, is this just a chick who I'm a pata sponsor, because the guy is famous and all this? But no, chick has her own money. Chick is a pretty girl.
Yes.
Why are you so stuck on another female's man? And then my thing is, again, like you said, the audacity. Yourself. You've posted yourself out there. My question is, did she think he would leave his wife? Or was she just, I don't know.
What were those conversations? Was she being told, I would prefer, yes. Because she kept saying, what she kept saying? She said, how long are you going to continue, apologizing? When he said apologizing. So it's like she has a long-term kind of, or she knows what the wife is lacking.
Yeah.
Because for her, she, that comment made me feel like, the guy has been complaining about the wife to her.
Yeah.
And probably saying, the only reason I'm coming to you is because I remember. So you see, we don't know those conversations because Babu Kama, this Samidoh guy is going to her and saying, my wife doesn't do this to me. My wife doesn't do this to me. Because, I usually watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville. And one of the couple there, the guy says, my wife was not doing this to me. Sex life. He wasn't satisfied with the sex life. And then he'd go to this side chick and she would do everything.
I mean, of course you're going to do everything. If you're not the one who has to wake up with him, clean behind him and go through all these other little things with him. Yes, of course. When he says bust it wide open this direction, you don't have a problem doing it, right? But then to me also, as you say that's the worst part of cheating, isn't it? It's the emotional part. It's that you let me lay my faults bare for another person to sit and judge me on, right? But the biggest thing is, bro, if you're tired of me, just go. Like, just go, bro. Because now he looks stupid. But mind you, when you're complaining to the other person, you're not saying all the things I've done for you as a person, where I've been for you, how we survived things.
They don't care. The side chicks, they don't care about what you have done. For them, they want even to listen more about, she doesn't do this, so I'm going to be doing this, And listen, the social media also has made it taken our, these things to another level.
Yeah.
Because it's permanent. Once you put anything on social media,
the internet,
when they grow up, they'll see all this nonsense.
Yeah. That's the thing for me. But why get pregnant by this man? Why get pregnant by a man that you will never have? Because if that man can leave his wife and children at home and come lay with you without protection, then sis, believe me, he can leave you and lay with the next woman without protection. So you are having a kid with him to prove what exactly?
That is what, when you're with him, and that's a good, you don't think about that. You don't think about, oh my gosh.
Are you sure? You're telling me this chick, you're telling me if you're a chick laying with a man that is not yours, the first thing in your head should not be protection, and not even just about getting pregnant, just about what is his wife doing? I mean, woman, protect yourself. There's so many diseases.
What are you seeing? What the wife is doing? You don't even think about that. You're selfish. You want to do it. And some of them also, they want to do it. They will actually want to have a child with them, thinking that if I do this, I'm gonna, he's gonna stay with me.
My sisters, it doesn't work when you're single trying to trap a man, and it doesn't work when you're trying to trap a married man either. It doesn't work. If someone wants to be with you, they'll be with you. There's women without children who have their men and they live happily ever after, and vice versa. Women who stay with their men who cannot give them children and they live happily. You don't have to do these things to keep somebody. And then, like me, I believe God will not give you somebody else's person. Your person is your person. If those people kosana and then you guys meet, that's different. But you're not gonna break somebody's house and get any happiness from it. Okay.
No.
And for me, did you think, because I felt more offended, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. When he put the public apology, I felt more offended. Like if I was his wife, Like, I felt even stupid. They're like, bro, what are you doing?
I think he was doing it. He was doing it for the fans. You know, he's a business guy, so he was doing that to not necessarily about that, because he said, "I have apologized to my wife privately," and she seems to have accepted. I mean, she was there posing with the husband on the picture, so she was fine with that.
I saw a comment under there when she was posing with her husband. Somebody was insinuating that the reason he walks is because his wife doesn't really have an ass, and this other chick has like a super huge ass. Yo, I love my Kenyan people on social media. They know how to come for you, you know? But my biggest thing though, so have we reached a time in society where the side chick is no longer a secret?
No, yeah.
It's me versus you competition. You over there, me, I know you over there, stay in your lane, I stay in mine. Yes. Is that what we're doing now?
I think so. There's no respect.
Yeah.
There is no respect of the institution.
Yeah.
Because even for the men, when they're doing that, they don't do it in private anymore.
True story.
So if you're giving this girl the vibe, like, you know, come on, you're doing those things in public, she's gonna share. You know, she's gonna share it.
But me, I also wonder, because I'm one of those people who I'm super paranoid about life in general. Anything can happen in the situation. So if I'm going to work, I'll text my husband when I get to work. Oh, I got here. Just so he knows. If I'm going somewhere, I'm going to hang out with her, I'll text him, I'm here. So, because I always believe if I'm driving on the road, I see an accident. If I don't know where my people are and I just decide to be my person. So I like to inform. So why is he getting enough time to hang out with her? Enough time to come see this child he sat on the side back on a videotape. Did you see the video? He's holding the baby. He's singing to
because
so where does his wife not know where he is? Is he saying he's on business? Where is this dude?
But V, you can tell me, no, I have reached. I've gone to my friends and I've reached. I don't necessarily know that you're there. Okay. And sometimes you don't even need the evidence. Oh, let me take a picture to show you that, you know.
No.
That's extreme. That's extreme.
But how much time then does this side chick have? Because that means that dude is there. There's no way he's, I mean, in my head, there's no way my husband has a lie that's big enough for him to have a whole relationship. So either he's hitting it every like an hour and keeping it moving, an hour, 2 hours and keeping it. Where are you going? How are you sustaining?
They do it. And this guy, remember, he's a bit of celeb. So he'll be telling you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to. They have lies. They lie a lot. You know, so they'll have time. They'll create time. You know, that which is important to you, you'll create time for it.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I keep thinking, is this the first time that this is happening?
I don't think so. And the reason I say this is the wife is too chill. So one, kudos to her for being so mature, because the last thing I want to see is her going back and forth with this woman. I see that sometimes with T.I. and Tiny, but I see her go back and forth with these women, and I'm just like, it degrades her, right? It's already a shame, and already as a society we come together and cover the married woman. Like, what the hell? How could you do this to her? So I like her maturity, but two, for me, it's like she doesn't care. So she doesn't care because she's focused on her kids, or she doesn't care because she has done it so many times. It's like, why waste my energy? It's gonna happen again, or it's happened again, or you're not like, she's mad, chill.
So there you in it, because you know,
there's money for the kids. There's money for the kids.
You can still live and have money for the kids. I mean, we have child support now.
But Kenya doesn't enforce it. Because in America, if you owe child support, they can garnish your wages. They can. Kenya, who's gonna follow you? You know what I mean? Unless you're prominent.
I think child support is not a challenge to this particular dude, because he was saying in that apology, he was saying how he's gonna be there for the kid financially, emotionally, and all that. So I'm thinking that's not an issue for him. Like, he would still support his children regardless of whether the wife is there or not. So I don't think
about the social stigma that we have in Kenya traditionally still about a divorced woman. So maybe that's something she's carrying. You know, you go back to your father's house and then what? You know, I don't know what culture she's from or what she believes, but I wonder if those are factors playing. But I still, again, don't think this is the first time. There's no way this is the first time. This is just the first time I'm in Nikwaku. He's too comfortable.
Yes.
Too open with it.
Yeah.
Dude is chilling.
I feel bad. I feel about the whole situation. But then I'm gonna read, I was reading about down the comments, and I saw one of these. I'm gonna read them because this made me really laugh.
Yeah.
That notes for the side chick. First lady will always remain the first lady. If you are with him and the first lady goes, let's pretend to be dead. Okay. And never provoke the first lady.
Okay.
All right? Kula kwa upole and usiache any evidence. Okay.
Go about your business.
I like, don't keep showing it on social media and all that. Oh, nimenunua hii, nilikuwa wapi, and all that. Just keep it to yourself. I think bottom line is respect the institution of marriage. Hata kama you are doing this with a guy, because it's man. Let's do these things. You know what I mean? Just respect each other. Understand that this is the woman who was there before you, and usifikirie that's the way you're getting is the way he's gonna get out. That's the same. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then always think of, especially like for her now, I feel really bad for her child, because now you've created a whole other life who is going to be on the side of things. Because I'm sorry, as much as this man has proclaimed he loves you, he has his family first. Those kids he's with, those kids he's lived with, those are going to come first. Your kid will be an afterthought. For the most part, that's how it ends up happening. Okay, so you've created a whole other child with a whole bunch of potential psychological issues based on abandonment because you chose to sleep with someone else.
So are you saying all these baby mamas I see around, are you saying that some kids are treated differently from the other kids?
For example, if my husband cheats and has a kid with another woman and he decides to reconcile with me, chances are my kids are going to get the most time and attention because he lives in the home with us. They're going to get first dibs and first of all these things. So the child is going to miss out on things. So you've already created a child. Right, they're already at a disadvantage. So I think it's really unfair. And then again, sis, you're beautifully you. Like, go find your own dude. You deserve.
That's what I mean. You have the money. You have a good platform. You have good looks. I mean, we have so many Kenyan men. Don't we have men in walienda wapi jameni? There used to be so many when I was dating, back home. Walienda wapi hawa? We never used to have these issues.
She wanted hers of the Samidoh flavor, so that wasn't working for her. But sis, if you're out there trying to make it work with some other dude, a dude that's not yours, I'm just saying to you, you can do better. You can definitely do better. You deserve more. Dude, if you're out there sleeping around, think of, the funny thing. Charlie, if he woke up and found that his wife was sleeping around, he'll probably lose his whole mind. It's the guys who they cannot take the other person doing it, And again, sis, on the side, you don't know what the wife has to put up with, which is why you get the guy you get. We're the ones who buy their socks, the underwear. You see those cute shoes he's wearing? That's me, sis, because we're the ones who do we fine-tune them and fine-groom them.
And remember, when they started this marriage, they were not at where they are financially. When I talk from chini, wanakuja juu. So, she was there with him all this time.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, if he's willing to walk away from a woman that has birthed his children, then be damn sure he's willing to walk away from you. Okay, hon. So say the More That for Mamas. Listen, subscribe, like. If you're not following us on Facebook, we have our page, More That for Mamas. Follow us on IG as well. And we will see you next time on the More That for Mamas.
Bye.